Today, I am really excited to be here with Lynda Kelly, owner of the herbal tea and wellness brand Herb Heaven Devon. Before I carry on, let me introduce myself first. If you don't know who I am, I'm Beccy, the founder and creative director of Chez Beccy. And Lynda, thank you so much for joining me today. It's lovely to be able to chat to you all about your lovely herbs. Lynda is passionate about herbs and started her business, Herb Heaven Devon, about 4 years ago. Lynda's background as a marketing manager for the Body Shop under the tutelage of Anita Roddick has been instrumental in her mission to ensure her business is a force for good. She wants the business to be a model for other small businesses in South Hams, showing them what is possible with passion, knowledge, hard work, and wise but modest investments. So, Lynda, I'm really interested to know more about your herbs and where does your passion for herbs come from, do you think?
Well, definitely in my own life. In my 40s, I was very poorly, sort of lots of women's troubles, hysterectomy, lots of things that led me to seek out alternative medicine. And first of all, when I was living in the Cotswolds, but then specifically when I moved to Brighton. So I met a lovely, lovely herbalist. Her name's Julian Berens. She's in Brighton practicing medicinal herbalist, and she changed my life, and it was quite incredible. Well, she and her knowledge of herbs changed my life, and then of course I got to know the herbs really well, and sort of began to sort of see how they could help restore me back to my full health, which was great.
That's amazing. That really is amazing. And so now you specialize in herbal teas, is that right?
That is right. Yeah, it wasn't always the way. So when I met my new partner in 2017, I think it was, we decided that we had a shared vision to start growing our own food and just have a bit of land, and all sounded a bit sort of idyllic, but we were sort of newly met and quite excited about what we could do with the future. And so we set about trying to find a piece of land. It took a year, probably more, and we finally found this lovely bit of land which we called Herb Heaven Devon for obvious reasons, because it is so beautiful. It's nestled away in the Avon Valley near Bigbury, if you know where that is, between Bigbury and Kingsbridge in South Devon. So, and then after we bought the land, was what are we going to grow? Because we didn't really know at that point. And I said, well, I've always been interested in herbs, so we could grow herbs and other things. So we started to do that. We started to sort of work on that and what we could do with all of these things that we had plans for. And then good old COVID hit, and of course everything shut down. So we had started growing herbs for selling at markets, as plants or fresh herbs, and to cafes and restaurants. Of course, the whole world shut down, so we had to sort of have plan B, and plan B was, well, we could do herbal teas. So in that year, when we really had time to ourselves, we started to learn all about the drying process that is necessary for herbal teas. And Herb Heaven Devon Herbal Teas was born, and we never looked back really after that. So that's really our main business now. And It means our growing season is much bigger, because obviously we most people who grow their own will grow from March, April, May right through to September, October, and then that's it. But our product goes right through the year now, because obviously we've dried it. So that in a way was as a fortuitous really for us.
Yeah, that sounds really, really interesting. So what's your favorite herbal blend that you create?
My favorite actually is the one that I'm going to be doing this morning, but it's called Feel the Love. And when I first started, I'd call my teas, Sage or just their names. But I think there's just definitely some of the inspiration I got working for the Body Shop was the names, and naming things was actually the fun part. So I started to give them quirky names or nice names. So I've got a woman's tea, which I'm very fond of, called She Will Rise. And it's a very positive tea for nurturing women's health. And the one Feel the Love, which I've spoken about, is just full of everything that I love. So I just put all of my flowers and petals and herbs into that one tea, and that's become sort of a really good seller.
That sounds, and so you grow all of the herbs that you use in your teas, is that right?
We try and grow all of them. Sometimes we might have a crop fail or something goes a bit wrong, or sometimes I might want to use a specific herb that I'm not growing, but I can find someone else who's growing it, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So I think we always say about 90% of what we grow we use in our teas.
Amazing. Oh, Lynda, I've lost you.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem. That's no problem at all.
That's okay.
And is it true that chamomile tea is sort of good for relaxation, or is it a good drink to have maybe before you go to bed to calm you down?
It's probably one of the best herbs for helping with sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do one that's got a little bit of lavender in and rose petals. So, both will really help you get to sleep. But there are other herbs. If you don't like chamomile, there are other herbs like lemon balm that are also good for relaxing the nervous system, relaxing the mind before you go to sleep. But chamomile, if I'm picking it, in the summer, I have the best night's sleep just picking it.
Really? Yeah, because it's so
essential. It goes into my system. Yeah, it's a wonderful herb to grow. I love growing it.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. And so I imagine that you actually spend quite a bit of your time outside as well. Is being outdoors and in nature quite an integral part of your kind of your business?
It's every day, every day when we have to come down and check, because we live about 10 minutes walk from our field. So we're always either walking the dogs, even in the winter, and coming down. But I've got, we built a little, it's a shepherd's hut, it's just a functional sort of hut really that I sort of prepare all my herbs in. And that's my office. So I'm here every day. So I walk through and check everything. And yeah, it's lovely. I mean, in the summer, obviously, we're out from about May onwards harvesting. So, every week and every day is different, which is why we love it.
Yeah. Oh, well, it sounds like you've got a really idyllic little spot there, Lynda. And and a really nice, amazing lifestyle that you've developed.
Yeah, it is lovely. We do count our blessings, even on those rainy, stormy days that we've had quite a lot of lately. It's sometimes can be a bit wet underfoot, but yeah, we do love it, and we do think we've chosen the right path. But we're also enjoying meeting people at the markets, because that gives us instant feedback. We get to sort of meet other human beings, rather than just being in a field. So that's really nice, and I've met some quite amazing, and it's a form of networking as well, But we meet the most amazing people on their own journeys.
Brilliant. Yes, so that's interesting. So I've noticed on your Instagram feed that you've been doing Totnes market. Is that right? Are you there regularly?
We're there every Friday and most Saturdays, and we will be there now from the run up to Christmas all through December. It's a great market, has a great vibe. The people of Totnes and surrounding areas, sort of are very loyal to the market, which is great. And they sort of get the herbal tea, they're very connected to nature themselves. So yeah, it's a really good market.
Brilliant. Oh, that sounds amazing. And are you did you say you're going to be at Dartmouth market?
Dartmouth Food and Craft Market. Yeah, there's a Christmas market on the 15th of December. So we're going to be there from 3 till 9. So it's a day, so a day and an evening event. So that'll be nice. Dartmouth's lovely.
Yes, very pretty place, isn't it? Yes.
It is, yeah.
And so now Christmas can be quite, I love Christmas, but it can be quite stressful. Do you have any sort of top tips or things that you do to maybe, cope with the extra demands that we find we put on ourselves at this time of year?
I know it's I think coping with the stress of this time of year, even though we're quite busy, we can get a little bit stressed. I think one of my go-to herb is lemon balm. Really good for the nervous system. And
Okay.
there's a tea that I've done called Peace of Mind, and I think that's probably what we're all looking for at the moment as well. So it seems quite apt, But yeah, that would be my sort of advice, is just not to let things get to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's a difficult one, because as soon as the Christmas music starts, everyone goes, "Oh my goodness." But getting out into nature and embracing the seasons, I think, is just one of the best things to do. I've got 2 dogs, so I'm always out foraging and walking, and sort of looking at the seasonal changes. It's lovely. So get
Yes.
out and connect with nature, I would say.
Get out, connect with nature, and have some peace of mind tea. That sounds perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fabulous. Oh, well, now Lynda's very kindly offered to give away some of her lovely tea bags. So sorry, and I've forgotten which was it, the She Will Rise tea
The
pouch.
She Will Rise, yeah. Yeah, She Will Rise would be a good one. It's a woman's tea. If we've got any sort of chaps out there that perhaps want a different tea, Peace of Mind would be good. I can always swap that one. So yeah, happy to do either.
Lovely. So for the first 10 people that follow you and message you, send a direct message to Lynda on her Instagram. So I'll put the links below this video so everyone can find you.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank
So
you.
people can
Yeah.
get hold of your lovely teas
There we go.
and have some peace of mind and feel really
Yeah.
good, ready for Christmas. And yeah, just so, oh, well, Lynda, thank you so much. She seems to have gone. That's the joy of being in Devon, I think. So thanks so much, Lynda, and have a lovely Christmas.